Let's now look at proprio receptor stretching. Now, this is a really great way to stretch. It can be done by yourself. However, to be most effective, it does require a partner. And so this is why we don't see it being used all the time, but it is certainly extremely, probably the most effective way of stretching. So let me just show you how this works. So we've got Grant to start with our first stretch, which is he brings the leg up onto my shoulder, and I brace the leg here on my shoulder. I'm just going to brace his knee here so that he keeps it straight. See, I don't want to put too much pressure on it, just brace it. And I'm just going to move it up now till he just feels that point of pain again. So he's just starting to feel that's enough of the stretch here. I'm going to back off a little bit. And then what he's going to do, he's going to flex his leg. He's going to try and drive his leg through my shoulder back down to the ground. And I'm just going to hold it here, and he's going to flex for about 10 seconds. So away he goes, he flexes as hard as he can here, just really flexing into that for a period of about 10 seconds. Count this through for him. And then he just relaxes it. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let it come down a little bit here, just relax it a little bit. I'll just release that for around about sort of 10 seconds, a bit of a rest. And then I'm going to just take it up again. Again, I just push it up. A bit more until he says that's it, there it is, just feeling the point of pain. Again, away he goes again. He hits a good stretch, pushes hard and flexes into it there for 10 seconds. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we go again, we relax it. Again, I'll just back it off a little bit for him, let it relax a little bit. And then once again, I'm going to take it up. More, until he just feels. There he goes again. Again he flexes, hard as he can go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And he goes, and again, he flexes again. Right, and again we let it down, just to relax it. And what we're going to do is just take it up, just to see how far we've actually got, to see what he can actually take here. As you can see, the stretch has increased quite markedly just with that short period there of flexing it that way. We would then repeat the same procedure on the other side. But then the other stretch that we do quite often here is for the side abductors. Now just turn sideways on for this here. So we have this stretch position here as we did earlier on. And what we're going to do here is we're going to put the weight into the knees. So I'm going to just get my palms here like this. And brace the legs, just start to press them down as far as I can go. There is just a signal there that that's enough. And again, he's going to try and flex and bring these knees together now for 10 seconds. Away you go, he flexes as hard as he can. 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010. And there it goes. I'm just going to relax him, let him up a bit here like this. Just let it go a bit like this. Now, all the time I'm doing this, I'm just monitoring, so he's just before that point of pain until the point he starts flexing. Now we go out again, we take him out. It's that point of pain again, he'll let us know this in a moment. There it is there, and again, away he goes, he starts flexing, and my job is just now just to hold him in that position. 3, flex as hard as he can, 5, 6, 7, 2008, 2009, 2010, and now relax, let him come up again. Just relax it there for about 10 seconds, give him a bit of time. Just letting the muscles relax. Now we take him out for the third time. Again, he's going to signal where it's enough. And here's the signal again. He flexes as hard as he can. And it goes. 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010. There he goes. And again, we relax it. Just give him a rest here for a moment. Now we're going to see how far we can go out this time. See how much we've dropped in. There he goes, there we go, just relaxing, just letting it go all the way out. See how far he goes down. And once again, you see we've gained quite a lot of range of motion out of just doing that particular stretch there. Now those two stretches, they work very, very well for what we do in Thai boxing and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So that's proprio receptor. And again, we could use many other different exercises, but those two there suffice. And doing it in that same manner is how we would get the best range of motion. And finally is ballistic stretching. Now, ballistic stretching really is something that should be done with caution. Don't just go straight into ballistic stretching because it can, of course, cause injuries if we're bringing the legs too fast, too rapidly. It can cause them to overstretch and strain our muscles. But certainly, one time when you must use ballistic stretching as opposed to PNS or static stretching is just before you're getting ready to compete. Because if you use static stretching or proprio receptor type stretching before you're going to compete, generally what it does is it reduces the degree of explosiveness that you can generate with your muscles. So ballistic stretching is far more useful here. Now what we're doing by ballistic stretching, for instance, I'll just get Grant to stand up here. He could just use my shoulder to steady himself, and it'd just be a matter of steadying himself, and then for the front one, he's just bringing his leg up and down like this here, just driving it up, but all the time paying attention to the fact that he doesn't want to overstretch. He's just getting this muscle working, getting it warm, and getting it used to the range of motion it's about to move in. So this is a typical front ballistic stretch. And the other side, the same thing. Again, just swishing the leg up through here, just here. Taking it back also as well, just get plenty of hip movement here to get it moving, you see. Gets the flexibility happening. Okay. So that's the front one, and of course the side one is not much different. He just takes it side, brings it out to the side like that. Just again, swishing it through, getting it sideways. Okay, and of course the other side, which will be here. And he goes again. So just swishing it out. This is ballistic stretching, and as I said, be very cautious about using this, but certainly if you're getting ready for your competition, that's the one you should be spending your time on. Okay. Now, doing it with the legs moving is one way for Thai boxing, but use the knee as well. So just taking again the shoulder here, just lifting the knee up and out also is one that you should keep it out here like this. Like that. Same with the other one, rather than bringing the whole leg out stretched like that. So just lifting the knee out through here. Okay. All right. So there we have it, guys. Your static stretching is the one you'll see the most, the one that you'll be able to do by yourself. Your PNS stretching, generally need a partner. You can do it by yourself by using your hands and flexing against them. Not quite as good as having a full partner there. But that style of stretching there is the best form of stretching. It gives you the most range of motion very quickly. And finally, your ballistic stretching, one which generally avoid for general training and that sort of thing, but certainly when it comes to competition, that's the one you want to be using so that you maintain your explosiveness in your muscles. Now, as far as stretching, when to do it, for best results, a couple of times a day, one earlier on in the day, one later on in the day is best. Certainly just before training is a good time, obviously to get you ready for the training period, but also after training is an excellent period as well because you're nicely warm, your muscles are warm, they're used to the range of motion where they've been at, and so getting them into a stretch just after that can often be very beneficial. But remember those main points about it. You take it down to the point of pain and back off, just a touch, and then hold. 30 seconds is found to be quite adequate. And then drop in the stretch a little bit further again to the point of pain, back off and hold. Repeat that 3 times with each stretch routine you're doing, and then move on to your next exercise all the way through. Okay? A couple of times a day, and you'll find your range of motion increases quite rapidly. Take it easy.